Hey there, folks. Comes here. How are you guys doing? I hope all you guys are doing wonderful. I hope you guys are having a good year so far. I myself, however, I am doing well. Thank you. It's been a while since I last uploaded a video, and I apologize for that. And I want to say thank you to the people that have been keep to date on my posts on the page. And I decided to do a video today. One, because it's been like 7 months since I uploaded one, and two, I've been getting some emails from these wonderful girls, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the energy. I love the encouragement, and I send good vibes out to anybody that's sending good vibes my ways, and I'm receiving them. Thank you very much. There was one particular email that stood out from them, and it was about cutting ties with people, cutting ties with things, habits that you don't want, to be dragged on anymore. Basically, being done. What does that cost? Along those lines. But we'll get to that later. Right now, I just want to say thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching the video. And I now am an official YouTuber because I fixed my page last night, and I actually decorated a little bit and made it like YouTube official. So now I have a link. And make sure you subscribe and check out the rest of the videos, and just keep up to whenever I upload one, just check it out. And I appreciate the support. And I hope that you guys bear with me. I don't know, I talk with my hands a lot, so I hope you guys don't mind. Well, I guess we're gonna start. Cutting ties or cutting off ties with people in general or with things. First of all, there are different ways and different situations, and I'm not gonna pretend here and say that I know what people have been through or I know what relationships. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not, trying to tell people what to do. I'm just talking from my personal experiences, and I'm just talking, saying my opinion about certain topics and certain things. So when it comes to cutting ties, some ties are really, really, really hard to cut off, but sometimes part of growing up is there are some things that you might have to leave behind in order to become the person that you potentially was meant to be, and that's leaving some people, leaving some bad habits, and leaving negative things where they belong. So when I say cutting ties, I mean, like, if you've been in a bad relationship, whether it's a friendship or intimate relationship, there is time for, an expiration date. And that expiration date is only you will be the one that knows it. And until you're ready, probably not going to cut that tie. You're probably going to always have an excuse on going back to that person, going back to that, habit that you would rather not do. Is this something that it has to be up to you? You are your own master. So until you feel like you're ready to cut off some ties, you're probably not going to do it. And, you're going to make excuses until you feel inside that, hey, this is it. But what I would like to, share with you guys or give you guys about this topic is that sometimes you have to force yourself to be ready. Let's say that you've been in a relationship for like, maybe 4 years or so, and that relationship is just toxic. You didn't think it would be the way that it is now. You're just not happy anymore. And, is this something that you don't feel like you should be in it, but you're still in it? And you find yourself being more depressed than happy about the relationship. What do you do about it? Well, how important is your self happiness to you? How much do you value yourself? How much do you value the things that you want in life? That would be up to you. I would suggest that you evaluate everything that you're about, and you evaluate yourself and just go from there. And I say that you really, really do some sort of soul searching and hope that you find the right answer for yourself. Cutting bad friendships, well, we all been through it. There are friends that we grew up with, and we're not as close as we are to them anymore, which is okay. It's part of growing up. Not everybody's going to end up at the same destination as you, which you have to accept that, because not everybody is taking the same journey as you. You're not the same person you were a year ago. You're not the same person you were last month. And that's a good thing, because you're supposed to evolve and grow and, figure out yourself. And that's part of life. That's part of growing. And don't feel bad if you have to, tell people, hey, I love the memories that we've had. I really enjoyed our time together, but this and this doesn't cut it for me, and I don't think that it's not even about that. I just would rather not continue to do this with you, or be in this thing with you, or relationship with you, or you know when it comes to girlfriends, it's hard because your girlfriends, you're supposed to be content with your friends. I know that kind of sounds contradicting, but the ones that you truly, care about, you guys could work out everything. But if there's a relationship that every time you guys work something out, another thing comes over and another thing, and just drama and all this stuff, it's we're too grown for this. It's too much. It's too much. Bear yourself some time and cut it off. What are you doing? What is this person doing? What are they doing in your life that's so important they have to stay? And then why are they giving you so much headache? Why are they putting you through so much? Why are you letting them put you through so much? It's about, first you have to do things for yourself in order to do things for others, and to do that you have to figure out yourself, and you have to value yourself at a very high pedestal, and in order to value the people around you, and that love is going to spread from you to them. And that's a healthy way of doing it, because I don't understand how you can love something else if you don't love what's in here. That's where you learn to love, is what's in here. It's that simple. So I think that if you feel like there are relationships that you should keep and are worth keeping, dude, for all means, go for it. Fight for those relationships. But if you often find yourself in these situations where it's like, oh my God, every time this person comes around, they just give you bad energy. They just, they're just shitty people. Like, there are shitty people in the world. I myself personally like to surround myself with people that, I could grow with, people that, my group of friends, I think that they're gonna say, I hope they stay in my life for the rest of my life. And I love these people, and no matter what, we're gonna get through things. But we're also growing individually, but as a group together. And there was not a time where I feel like they're giving me so much heartache that I'm going to go crazy myself. If anything, it should be the opposite, and it is. When I'm having hard times, they're there for me. And when they're having a hard time, I'm there for them too. And that's how relationships work. You're supposed to be there for one another. So I advise you that if you always find yourself on the other end of the road, you're the one that's always picking up slack on people. You're the one that's doing this and doing that for people. But when it's your turn for people to take care of you, or do things for you, or do this or do that, they're not anywhere to be found. Are those really your good friends, or what are they? What are they there for? Like, I mean, friends are supposed to help you when it's hard on your part. Friends are supposed to help you when it's hard, when you're having a hard time in life. They're supposed to pick you up when you're going through a lot of stuff. They're supposed to be there for you. But if often you always go through things and they're not there, that says something itself. So I hope that you put that into consideration. I don't have much to say. I don't want to take a lot of your time, but once again, like I said, I'm so glad that I made another video. I hope it does not take me 7 months to make a new one, and I hope that you guys tune in and follow, subscribe, watch, leave comments, and I really appreciate you guys always watching these videos. It was once an idea, now it's actually happening, and I'm really happy for that. Oh, and I also was asked if I could tell people more about myself. I made the first video. I don't know if you guys watched it, but if you haven't, go ahead and watch it. But I'll go basic things about myself. Let me say, my name is Nyakam. I live in Storm Lake, Iowa, but I go to school in Cedar Falls, Iowa. I'm currently a junior in college. I turned 21 2 months ago. Yay! I love food. I cannot stand people who are always being negative energy around. I would not be friends with you, or if you're always negative Nancy, we're always going to be butting heads, because I'm always going to call you out of it. I love to have a good time. I love to have to spend time with my family. I love my brothers to death. I'm the only girl out of my family. My queen, my mother, Rebecca, she's awesome, and she's my hero. She's my motivation, and she's my backbone. Other things. Oh, I'm a psychology major. I hope to be a clinical psychologist one day, and I hope that one day I could go back to home to South Sudan and help those who are in need, because mental illness is overlooked back home, and I would like to open an eye for that. And I'm very big on education. Go to school, please go to school. If you can, go to school. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you, especially if you're a girl. Go to school, please go to school. You're gonna have a good time. It's gonna help you a lot in the future. I also one day I also want to open a all girls school in South Sudan when it's all developed and nice and figured out. um I don't know. I'm a pretty simple person. I'm very loud. I'm very extroverted. I could talk to anyone and everyone about anything. I'm not shy at all. That's what extroverted mean. I don't know. I think that's it. If you guys have any more questions about me, just email me, leave comments, and let me know. I hope that you guys enjoy the video, and I hope that I talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.